let you listen to this sick music for a second while I do what I always do and send out this link to other people. This is one of those ones where it definitely has to happen, and we just have to kind of hope that we get people that are interested. Mostly because if we don't, we're real screwed. I'll probably repeat these instructions throughout the stream, but if you're looking to play, all you gotta do to play is go to jackboxtv.com and enter in the room code whenever we get it up, and there you go, you're all set. Settings, how to, yeah. And I'll just leave this up until we get more people in. Definitely need more people in. That's the truth. So, here we go. Sending a link out to people to play with. Alright, and then get more people in. Let's see. And alright. That should be it. It should be it. I don't know if it's gonna work. Damn, my younger brother just, you don't have friends to play this with? No, Josh. No, I don't have friends to play this with. I need... If you watch the stream on like your phone, on like your TV or your phone, not your phone, but like on your TV or on your computer, you can then, because most everybody has like an Xbox or something that streams YouTube on their TV, like a smart TV or something. And I say most people, not everybody does, right? But quite a few people that are watching video game streams at 8 o'clock in the evening usually do. So, just do that and then use your phone to join the game. Stream on Xbox and use your phone to join. This isn't gonna work. I doubt this is gonna work. I tremendously doubt this is gonna work. Oh, but I wanted to do something different. I've been doing Devil May Cry stream after Resident Evil 2 stream. Resident Evil 2, by the way, is not finished. We are gonna complete the Claire B run. It's just I needed like a break because we basically blitzed through that game real hard, and the Claire B run is like really difficult. It's like really hard, and it's that kind of like stressful. That's really good and really cathartic because it's a video game, but when you just get too much of it in like your real life, it's a little like you need it in like bursts. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the Resident Evil stuff later. We're gonna finish up Devil May Cry at some point, but right now I just want to have a little light gaming, something just to do for a little bit tonight. We'll see if this works. Probably won't. But I think everybody that knows how to do it knows how to do it. Yeah. And we'll start with the trivia game You Don't Know Jack. And that way, you know, if like 10 minutes pass or something crazy happens, we can...
This menu screen is a Binge Pipe exclusive.
Yes, we want that. Yes. Okay. Cool.
As the next hot thing in streaming services, Binge Pipe is more than just the trivia hit You Don't Know Jack. It's also a deep well of content that we cannot legally guarantee you'll ever be able to access or interact with.
Hey, there we go.
With my old streaming service, I could never get a hold of a customer service representative. Now that I'm a Binge Pipe customer, they never leave me alone. The second I have a problem, they're there to explain why it isn't a problem and why I should be more grateful for their ever-seeing eye.
The second my Binge Pipe router went out, a service team was in my home. I didn't even know I had a back door.
I thought the volume was off on my programming, but the Binge Pipe doctor discovered it was my ears that were wrong.
Not only do they closely monitor my enjoyment of their services, but they reward me if I turn in fellow customers who are not completely happy. Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you,
Thank you, Binge Pipe.
Thank you, Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe. Binge Pipe.
Thank
My
you.
stupid fucking brother.
You're not ready
Little brother
for
just
all
sent me
this
like,
new
get
Binge Pipe
Ninja to play
content.
or Shroud.
Check out
Yeah.
these shows anyway, you risk taker.
Coming soon.
Of course.
The Minister, a period drama about the turn-of-the-century British Prime Minister David Lloyd George.
That's it. I must create
Close
the
friends,
Parliament
those guys.
Act to circumvent the House of Lords' objection to my social insurance budget plans.
Don't worry, like all period dramas, we've added a lot of sex.
When you say circumvent, do you mean go in from behind?
Why, Margaret Dreyer Robbins, if you were the president of the Women's Trade Union League, I'd say you were flirting with me.
You know what they say. What happens at the Paris Peace Conference will create complicated precedent which will inadvertently lead to World War II.
Oh, God. Use me like protective legislation.
Greetings, lovers of wildlife. It's me, Rory Cheshire Fenderbridge, professional narrator. When I released my acclaimed, visually stunning 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth, the response was unanimous. Too much death. Who can forget such moments as lions ripping a baby zebra to pieces, or killer whales chasing a seal for 10 hours only to have the seal drag itself up on an ice floe to be gutted by a bear. Overall, the series was hailed equal parts masterpiece of cinematography and downer. And that's why I'm proud to release my new 10-DVD series, Animals of Earth Happy Endings. With clever editing and visual effects, this time every animal walks away a winner. Let's take a look. Here we have a cheetah sneaking up on a tiny rabbit cooling itself by the local watering hole. The cheetah prepares to pounce, and then we cut away to this delightful waterfall with the caption,
why am I even talking to you,
walk
Josh?
the rabbit home. Here's one more. This
My
baby
younger brother
puffin
is
has wandered away from its
now
mother
just like
and
epically
towards a pit
trashing
full
me.
of boa
This
constrictors.
motherfucker.
I should add, the puffin is quite lost. As you can see, the boas have recognized
I'm just
the
trying to-
fluffy
I'm just trying to
intruder.
play
The
trivia
puffin
with
cries
more than
out
one
for its
person.
mother, and
Alright?
a shower of colorful red balloons fills the entire screen,
Any other
obscuring
person.
what we can only assume is an impromptu party. Whoops, there's a chunk of bloody beak. Back to the editing bay with that one. If you'd love a highly edited version of nature where nothing bad ever happens, try Animals of Earth Happy Endings today. Coming soon, natural disasters in reverse, or the hungry volcano that gobbled up all the lava. Cheers! Damn it, this tea's gone cold.
What the fuck? Jackbox. What the fuck, Jackbox? Alright, we're starting. This is garbage. We're We're gonna fail. It's fine, but
Binge Pipe has mixed feelings about presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. It's fine.
Hey there, I'm Cookie Masterson, and if you trick me into saying my name backwards, you automatically win. One player. Looks like it's just you, me, and an algorithm spying on the both of us. Okay, let's see what happens.
Time for question 1.
Kicking things off, speak directly to God at 3 p.m. Eastern. If God did a Reddit AMA, what question would you expect from Angry Job 42? Did you really ruin my life to win an argument? What's the ETA on getting... And how do we do? God tested Job's patience with hardships after Satan wagered that Job would turn on God in tough times.
yeah, that's right.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Why not
Really
try?
shitty of God.
If this is wrong, I don't want to swipe right. Attention, there are hot trivia questions in your area hoping to meet up. When looking through profile pictures on Tinder, which of these potential matches displays an obvious red flag? Shirtless selfie in front of Sweden's banner, holding a fish painted like Vietnam's emblem, group photo posed under Brazil's standard, or in bed and tied up with Estonia's ensign. Let's see how that
I
shook
don't know.
out. Vietnam has a big red flag with a yellow star.
Heyo.
The worst part is I clicked on the profile hoping to date the catfish. It looks like I got humaned again.
Why don't we do it with free?
Introducing They're Gonna Live Forever. Take your shot at immortality by conquering this or that. I'm going to read off a list of 7 toys, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's an inductee into the National Toy Hall of Fame or not. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between in the Toy Hall of Fame or not. Here it comes.
Oh, this one seems really hard.
Transformers.
Yeah. What?
Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
Cardboard box.
What?
Beanie Babies.
This is bullshit.
It.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Stick. Yo, they let a fucking stick into the Hall of Fame?
I'm sure you tried real hard, which makes it sadder. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Suck my dick, Cookie Masterson. Fuck you.
Here we have, what side of the conflict was Spider-Man on? Based on the length of the conflict, which of these wars was closest to being an infinity war? The 100 Years' War, the Reconquista, the Korean conflict, or American Indian War? Okay, let's take a look. Topical, but no. You will call the right answer by its name. The Reconquista lasted from the early 8th century to 1492, over 700 years.
That should have, yeah, I should have known
Although
that.
compared to an infinity, 700 is a snap. Next up, first I'd like to spank the Academy. Which movie won an Oscar for Best Picture in 2006?
Oh, don't do
A
this to
film
me.
with the same name as a group of crows, a film with the same name as a group of rhinos, a film with the same name as a group of bees, or a film with the same name as a group of sheep?
Oh, no. I guessed.
I love this part. Huh? Well, it's come to this. A group of rhinos is called a crash, and the Paul Haggis film Crash won Best Picture in 2006.
Yike.
Brokeback Mountain should have won. It's taken 12 years of therapy for me to get to a point where I can say that plainly and without anger, but Brokeback Mountain should have won. Okay, I said it. It's done. Round 1 is dead to me. Seriously, I have a lot of money on you. Don't let me down. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that. Okay, back at it.
6 trombones is not a parade.
This one's called Sugar Rush the Stage. If each of the Dixie Chicks ate 60 Pixie Sticks, how many Pixie Sticks did the Dixie Chicks eat? 120 Pixie Sticks, 180 Pixie Sticks, 240 Pixie Sticks, or 400 Pixie Sticks? So
I
what'd you
guessed.
pick? Y'all ready for this? There are 3 people in the Dixie Chicks, and 3 times 60 is 180.
I thought there were 4.
That's too much.
There's usually
for
4.
Me, but ladies, you do whatever it takes to write that beautiful music.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a loud question or a quiet question? Pick your poison. And now we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
Las se moque de moi. Seth.
Let's try a quiet question. What is the name of Simon & Garfunkel's second studio album? Sounds of Silence, A Kind of Hush, The Quiet One, or Careless Whisper?
It's not Sounds of Silence, because that's the song The Sound of Silence. It's not A Kind of Hush, because that's stupid. It's not Careless Whisper, because that's a song.
Hope you like what you picked. No. I thought it was obvious it was this one. Simon & Garfunkel released Sounds of Silence in 1965. I will now return to my normal speaking voice. Wait, do I always sound like this? I am so sorry.
I didn't think the album was called that.
Oh,
Oh, God, no.
It's time for Reading is Fun and Mental. Who's probably not allowed in a PetSmart? Atticus Finch, Lenny Small, Rabbit Angstrom, or Holly... Okay, what'd you pick? Lenny Small is a character in Of Mice and Men who likes to pet rabbits and puppies, but they usually end up dead.
My goal this game is to get past 0.
Oh, here's a good one. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's a monster.
Paired with Kanye in Madonna's song Illuminati. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Coffee?
So what'd you pick? You got it. No, you didn't. I really wanted you to pick this one. The lyrics to Madonna's Illuminati actually begin by saying the Illuminati isn't Queen Elizabeth or Kanye. But Queen Elizabeth and Kanye West are both in my top 5 fashion icons list.
I just thought coffee would rhyme, alright?
Try this on for size. I had no choice but to retort, those shoes though. Officer, I have one question for you. What is those? The singular form of these, the plural form of this, the singular form of them, or the plural form of that? Hope you like what you picked. Those is the plural form of that, as in, I can't believe that cop is wearing those shoes. If you didn't understand the reference in this question, you should check out the new true crime series, Fashion Police.
I don't know how I feel about this game anymore.
Welcome to the attack.
Yeah, I know how to play this.
Silly me. Here's your clue. Oh, brothers, who art thou? I hope you know your famous families. Good luck.
There's not a Buster Baldwin. There's not a William Baldwin. There's a... Not a Jack Baldwin? There's a George Weasley, yeah. There's a Bill Weasley, yeah. There's a Fred and a Percy. Yeah, I got this. I got that one. That one's easy. It's no problem at all. Oh, fuck. Oh, I really hope I didn't know that one. Like, for real, for real. I'm starting to lose it.
Drink it in! Congratulations! Your first, last, and all the places in between. You could have done better, but hey, who cares? Nobody's here to witness your mediocrity. And
That's
here's
not
another
true,
little
Jack.
secret.
There's exactly one other person here. Alright. We're not doing a different game, but we are going to do a new game. See if we can't get more people in this time.
Doesn't need to be real or not a joke to really revolutionize the industry and not a joke the entire digital media landscape.
I did see you had one more person join the audience. You know, if you're looking to play. Hey, Big Poop! That's what's up.
I'm that guy at work who won't stop quoting Caddyshack.
All right.
Binge Pipe continues to stick with its commitment to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge
Big
Pipe,
Poop, you're probably
snack
gonna win,
on
my
this
dude.
content.
Hey, I'm Cookie. Welcome to Binge Pipe's very own You Don't Know Jack. Oh yes, this game has always been part of the Binge Pipe family, and anyone who says otherwise will be severely reprimanded. Trust me. Either there's two of you or my double vision is back. What do you say, shall we?
Time for question one.
First up, synchronized spiking. This is a two-part question. Ready? Part 1, what year did beach volleyball become an official Olympic sport? And part 2, what year did I first start regularly watching the Olympics? 1972 and 1972, 1988 and 1988, 1996 and 1996, or 2004 and I don't watch the Olympics because it's boring?
Honestly, I have no idea.
What'd you guys pick? It'll get easier in time. Nope, I mean, it was boring, but then they introduced beach volleyball. The correct answer is, beach volleyball became an official sport in the Summer Olympics in 1996, which, completely coincidentally, is the same year I started regularly watching the Olympics.
Hey-yo.
To be honest, I didn't even have a television set before 1996. Well, I did, but it didn't have beach volleyball on it, so it was just pretty much a fancy paperweight.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
How about this one? I go for the robot sex, but I stay for the heavily telegraphed plot twists. What should HBO title a Westworld spin-off if the producers wanted the title to contain an ordinal direction? Eastworld, Upworld, Southwestworld, or Leftworld?
Oh, yeah, I know that one, probably. A big poop.
Let's see who got it. The ordinal directions on a compass, also known as the intercardinal directions, are southwest, northwest, northeast, and southeast.
Heyo.
And in Southwest World, you can go to all the Arizona Cardinal games you want, and marijuana is mostly legal in some parts of it.
Why don't we do it with cream?
Here's one for you. The culinary arts are metal as F, and this dis or dat is served. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a specialty chef's tool sold by Sur La Table or a death metal band.
Oh,
Answer
fuck.
quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between a chef's tool or death metal. And you're both doing this together, so focus up. All set? Here we go. Oyster knife. Destroyer.
That's a death metal band. There's no way it's not a death metal band. I shouldn't say that out loud, but... A big poop.
Oxbow.
Oh, it'll feel so good to beat someone. No!
Meat claws.
That's a death metal band. Probably. Ah, no!
Electric wizard.
If that's not a death metal band, aw.
Fish lifter.
It's probably a chef tool. A lot of these are gonna be my death metal band. Like Mammoth Grinder, that sounds awesome.
All right, at least one of you didn't totally fail me. But player 2, you failed the best.
Uh-oh. Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Sounds like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for the other player. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a monetary bonus if they answer incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
Binge Pipe, your loyal friend that's also a company.
I don't need you anymore.
Coming up next, I'm pooped. Whose life can best be summed up as eat shit and die? Canis lupus,
Seth
alligator
Bonus.
mississippiensis, Ursus maritimus, or Scarabaeus sacher?
Oh, big poop. It looks like you're going AFK, dude, huh?
So who got it? Scarabaeus sacher is the scientific name of the dung beetle. My Aunt Carol lived by the same philosophy. At least that's what she used to yell at people while she was driving.
Heyo.
I call this one 50 Shades of Plays. If Christian Grey told Anastasia he needs audience members on 3 sides of his playroom, in theater terms, they'd be performing unspeakable acts on a spread stage, thrust stage, grind stage, or missionary stage.
This is probably wrong, but...
Okay, what'd you pick? A performance space that penetrates the auditorium, allowing audience members to sit on 3 sides, is called a thrust stage.
Who's the theater
And in live
kid?
productions
Seth's the
of 50
theater
Shades
kid.
of Grey, the first row would be called the splash zone.
Heyo.
Say goodbye to round 1. Remember, these numbers also serve as your personality rankings.
Currently, Player 1 is in the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you're highly valued, but your score is not. Looks like there's still some deficits in aptitude, so here comes another screw.
And don't forget, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Better get those answers in fast, Player 1, before you get screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
Just wonderful, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, a very serious medical question.
Yes, I've seen
GERD, you have
blood in my
GERD?
shit.
Sorry about your feet swirling.
Oh,
acid
yeah.
reflux,
Don't even try,
liver
Big Poop.
disease,
Don't even try, dude.
allergy
I know
to
what this one is.
gluten.
I know what's up. I got this one right. This one's in the bag.
Let's see how that shook out. GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, involves gastric or acid contents of the stomach coming back into the esophagus.
It sucks.
And GERD Gerbernders Kursturn.
Mon béret a rétréci. 7.
Here's one I like to call I scream, you scream, we all scream because existence is pain. What would be the best evidence that I fell into a shame spiral last night and ate half a gallon of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in the dark in my underwear? Hypothetically, 2 empty pints of pistachio, 4 empty pints of urban bourbon, 8 empty pints of spectacular Speckaloo's cookie core, or 16 empty pints of Keep Caramel and Cookie On.
I guessed. I should know what the answer to this one is, but I had it immediately in my head as quarts, and they don't sell
pick
quarts
what?
of ice cream, really.
There are 8 pints in a gallon, which means 4 pints in half a gallon.
Heyo, there we go.
So that's what's currently strewn on the floor next to the couch I've been sleeping on, hypothetically.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a question that kills 2 birds with 1 stone, or a question that kills 1 bird with 2 stones? Use your device to select your preference.
What if I want a question that kills 2 stones with 1 bird? Critically tolerated shows.
The choices have been made.
Heyo.
We graciously accept your choice.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Next, a question that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. This question has been arrested under suspicion of murder. The victim, 2 birds. The weapon, 1 stone. Which of the following items in this question's possession could be the murder weapon? You know, because it's a type of stone. Ferro, diorite, triticale, or amaranth?
Oh, I guess? Guessed? Yeah. I'm guessing it would be Pharaoh. I don't know, but that's probably wrong. It's probably not a stone, it's probably like some sort of metal, but
Hope you
it
like
might
what
be
you
amaranth.
picked. Sucks to be you.
Yeah.
Want a hot tip on a right answer? Ferro, triticale, and amaranth are all whole grains. Diorite is the only stone.
Ah.
Okay, all jokes aside, this question is in custody for bird murder now, so we have to take it away.
Bird
Thanks for your help.
murder. Birder.
Feast your eyes upon this. You don't BoJack. What would depressed cartoon actor BoJack Horseman have to be willing to put up with to get a part in the play Equus? A broken leg, gouged out eyes, a totally shaved mane, or castration?
Jesus, I gotta look up the play Equus now. I'm gonna guess castration, because that would... It's always something to do with the balls when you want to be really punk rock. Oh.
The better choice would have been... Equus is a famous 1970s play about a boy who is put in a mental hospital for blinding 6 horses.
Oh, Jesus!
And it's still less depressing than an episode of BoJack Horseman. This one's known as sparkling urine. About how many 12-ounce cans of LaCroix could my bladder hold at once? 1.7 cans of Pamplemousse, 4 cans of Cran Raspberry, 5.5 cans of Muir Pepino, or 8.2 cans of Pure?
I'm guessing it's 5.5. I could be super duper wrong. And probably am, based on, just the historics of this whole trivia thing going on.
And how'd we do? This is gonna hurt. Remember this moment. The capacity of an adult bladder is about 600 milliliters, or 20.2 ounces, or 1.7 cans of delicious, delicious LaCroix.
Is there really a LaCroix flavor called Pamplemousse?
47 times a day. It's time.
Hey,
I'm sorry I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. With friends like these, who's stuck in these friend zones? Good luck.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that I win this game because it looks like Big is AFK, but super friends. Oh, Wonder Dog was one, huh? Okay. Chughead. No. Probably Mr. Robot, yeah. I just like the idea, like, the Archie Comics Chughead is just, it's just an imaginary person. For doing so well on this question about friends. I sure did.
Player 1 wins!
I sure don't have a lot of them.
Congratulations, Player 1. You won by so much, I'm jealous. Then again...
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Alright.
Hi, I'm Brittany, and I'm one of the writers for You Don't Know Jack. I wrote the McGurd question, and I just wanted to say, sorry. Have a friend with Gerd, and it's a serious disease. Gerd is not Jack.
Thank you for joining us for this Binge Pipe bonus content.
Okay. Okay.
Binge Pipe's menu screen
Okay.
offers everything.
Yeah. Look, this has been fun and all, but without anybody to play, this is sort of what's the word for it? A complete and total shit show. I'm gonna call it. We're gonna end. If you want to see more streams, check out my YouTube channel. And if you want to see better streams, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/strawfedora. Maybe consider becoming a patron there. And, I don't know. Maybe I could buy myself some friends with your Patreon money. That counts as improving the stream, right? Sure. Anywho, see y'all later. Have a good one.